already loading in. Discord, yep. All right, doing it now. Heading your way. All right, rolling anthem here. No. Audio wise, okay, gotcha.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, everyone, and welcome to the Sim 500 Saturday Night Classic Comp Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Right back at it here. And AJ Capola back in the booth for another round here. AJ, you got me, buddy.
Yeah, I got you, pal. It should be really interesting. I popped in while they were doing qualifying, and they were doing 206 miles an hour by themselves.
Yeah, these cars absolutely get down with it here at these super speedways. Gonna be access well over 215, maybe 220 in a draft at times. A little bit quicker than the current cars here. Again, these cars were how do I want to put this? They were the restrictor plate. And remember, it was the Bobby Ellison, I believe, incident here at Talladega that preempted the restrictor plate from this type of car. Got up into the catch fence, and that was the end of the days of the speed we're seeing out there tonight. So, It is Tyler. Go figure. Tyler Dalton right there, quickest in that in practice or in qualifying right now. Tyler quick here tonight, AJ.
Yeah, well, Tyler, no matter where we go, is usually pretty fast.
It's Wetzel or Dalton, Wetzel, O'Rourke, Coleman, right there in that top four. Ellis, Scott, McMillan there as well. Maloney, Woodell right there as well. And we're gonna already get ready to go. It's gonna be a quick transfer. We're gonna get ready to grid it up, go through your starting lineup here, AJ.
Yeah, that was really fast. Only 11 drivers took time, but there are 19 drivers here. So, Matt, I will let you go do that while I go get a refill.
There you go. Go grab your refill and let's take a look where everybody's gonna start here tonight. For this one, Tyler Dalton on pole. Bobby Wetzel outside of him. Gail Rourke, Chad Coleman's going to be right there as Mike Ellis for Scott. Mac McMillan right there. Anthony Maroney, Richard Kirkogla, Sean Weldon, and Mr. Nick Hurd, Thomas Lundowski in the mix as well back there in 12th, 13th on the board. Excuse me, folks, but 13th on the board will be, if it'll pull up for me. Yeah. What are we doing here? Pull up for me. Hang on, folks. All right. 13th will be Mr. Richard Beasley. Doug Ross back there. 14th, 15th is going to be Harnish Gallagher. 16th is Gail Brooks. 17th is going to be Jose Medina. Doug Sigmund right there in 18th. 19th is George Racon. Chris J. Scale is going to start 20th here tonight at the Talladega Super Speedway for the Saturday night Sim 500 Classic Throwback Series. And we are ready, all ready to go racing once again here this evening. 2 races. We're going to be quick back to back here tonight, and we're going to get ready to do it all over again. Let's take a look at the point standings as we come in to the next final round, or coming down to the final few rounds of Sim 500. 2 weeks after tonight, Dover and Atlanta. Let's get taking a look at that series standings as we get ready to go. EJ O'Rourke going to be up by, let's see, Chad Coleman right there. 99 points behind EJ O'Rourke as your pole or points leader leading in. Get ready to go. So we're going to get ready to go once again. Thank you guys for coming out on the channel here. A little tight scheduling tonight, but we got it working. Just wrapped up at Thunder Valley. I was worried there for a moment it was going to be a little too tight, but hey, we got it as always. And it's exactly what we're doing here tonight in round number 9. So round number 9 is here, ready to go for the Sim 500 Classic Cup Series. Only on Extreme Sim TV. Round 9 coming your way as they roll down the back straightaway.
Matt, what are you expecting here tonight when it comes to these vehicles?
You know, to be honest, AJ, for me personally, I'm not 100% sure because honestly, they just done an update, right? So for me, it kind of throws me off as to what we'll see. But previously, high speeds, you was able to stay in a pack. But do you think we'll see the pack mentality tonight, or you think it'll be something different?
I think all the above, depending on if you could run by yourself.
Right. Well, we're about to find out. Here we go. And we are ready to rock and roll, AJ. This is going to be a lot of fun, buddy. Buckle your seatbelt if you got one, my friend.
Oh, I left it in the car.
Well, you're in trouble because we're going over 200 mile an hour here tonight. Here we go. Drivers down the front straightaway. Green flag to fly. We're racing at Talladega. Alrighty, now here is going to be the tail of the tape, in my opinion, AJ. What do you do if you're up front here?
Oh, you got to see how it's going to drive in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know. What a place to come to a week of an update, right? I mean, think about that. Talladega, over 200 mile an hour. You know, yes, they had practice, but it's not race conditions. You don't know what you're going to see round lap number one here, and you're already starting to see that draft come into effect with Bobby Wetzel getting right back to EJ O'Rourke out front, 3 wide behind them. Holy moly, we're 3 wide mid-pack.
And we are hauling the freaking mail right now.
Now, you're going to see a lot, AJ. If this is your first time seeing these cars at the plate track, they do get out of shape.
Matt, your overlay went away. There it goes.
Yeah, I did that on purpose, buddy. I got you. But again, man, when you're here, it's not like a current gen Cup car where you've got high downforce, right? If you get a car up behind you, like right there on your rear spoiler, you're on ice skates.
Ooh, look at Wetzel. Wetzel got really tight entering the turn at 210 miles an hour.
That a Buick out there in the top 2 I'm seeing, I think. Can't really tell. Is that the new Buick? Yes, it is. Wetzel in the Buick. Yep, Bobby Wetzel leading in the Buick right now. Brand new car to iRacing. See if we can get a close-in shot on that Buick here in a moment. There we go. Ooh, big move there. Look at the move coming up. I believe that's EJ O'Rourke that made the move to the bottom lane. I'm counting about 4 Buicks in this race, AJ, according to my pylon.
Is that more than what you were expecting?
Being the brand new one, yeah, I was kind of, it's hard to switch manufacturers mid-season, so cool to see that the Buick's getting used here out of these guys. Now look at the pack we got up front here, AJ. Let me see.
Oh, car spinning.
Oh. What we got?
Or at least it sounded like it.
Nope, that's just them sliding, buddy. False alarm. That's them sliding. That's something you got to get used to with these cars as well, man. They will slide. Man, it's unreal.
I heard the tires and everything, and usually that means somebody just hit the wall.
So let's. I've got the dashboard pulled up for one of our drivers here in the lead pack. 205 mid corner. Let's see what we get to here in the entrance of one. 209, 210, 211. 210, 209. See, they're having to lift through the trial, AJ. 218, 220. I seen it peak at 220 for just a moment, bud.
Yo, I'd be really curious to see what they come out towards at into turn 3.
Take a look at it here. We're all with McMullen here. 215, 16, 22. It jumped to 22 for a moment, so somewhere in there, roughly 220, 222 mile an hour top speed here tonight. Man, this is so crazy. Consistently to over 200 mile an hour around here. What kind of lap time?
3 wide for the lead.
Oh, now watch that middle car. They've got to be careful. Again, they'll want to step out if you're in the middle. And oh yeah, AJ, you're already 6 laps in here at Talladega. Just that fast.
Yeah, we do have a very long race, Matt.
We do, but it's going to go by pretty quick for these guys. I mean, we're running 210 plus through the most of the straightaway, but the one part of that you don't want to do is tear the car up early.
Well, you have no fast repairs.
And if you wreck at 200 plus, you're not pretty much over.
I would really hope you don't have your force feedback on too high. You're going to hurt your arms.
Look right here, mid-pack. 7 on the board. O'Rourke now leading. Got a nice little pack going on. Oh, good googly moogly bots. They continue
I got
run.
rid.
You got
I
them.
got rid of them.
Oh, they'll be back later. I'm sure.
Oh,
They just love watching 200-mile-an-hour race cars, right? Heat
yeah,
laps
because
on the board.
LT
Oh, we
says
got problem. Oh, crud. That's not good. Uh-oh. 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 Holy. Bad word, bad word, bad word. Holy cow, AJ.
well, that was the big one on lap 7. That'll probably take out
Um,
about 8 or 9 drivers.
I see parts flying all over the racetrack. Let's put it that way. We've got bumpers. We've got... We got a wheel shoved up in one of the cars. That's the Buick, I think, or the Chevrolet. Had a wheel shoved up completely up into its firewall. The 66 is done.
Did they update the damage model with this last
I
patch?
believe so. The back bumper's missing off a few cars. And that wheel being shoved up in that wheel well like that, that's going to be terminal. You're not coming back from that.
I'm really surprised with Hamish Gallagher. Everybody was already slowed up, and he just piled right back into everybody.
Yeah.
Hamish is one of the really fast
Oh.
drivers normally.
And that car has to have quite a bit of damage to it.
Like, he goes over the top of the 38.
Well, we're about to have a ton of cars on pit road, AJ.
Yeah, we are.
Mike Ellis, the 66, is out of this race early on. I'm surprised he's the only car that really got terminal damage out of it, as I can tell. Man, it's a caution out early on here. Highly unfortunate, AJ. Yeah, I'm honestly a little bit shocked that not more cars has big damage out of it. And we'll continue to ride up front with Dalton, but on back on pit road with damage. Wow. What did you see early on that kind of caught you off guard there, bud?
Well, what I saw outside of the tires, or heard the tires screeching, are they're turning and their front ends of their cars are pointing at the yellow line.
Yes. You're chasing the car constantly. I mean, these cars do not. You have to drive these cars. These are a whole new breed of animal here. So fun to have a new. You have never called one of these races at a plate track, have you?
No.
Oh man, you're in for a treat. But again, they do thank you for coming out as always, buddy.
Oh yeah, I just can't wait until we get to talk to some of these drivers to hear about how it feels in one of these race cars doing 120 miles an hour going into a turn.
Well, let's see. We're still under yellow for now. I don't know.
Yeah, they're gonna pass the line. They're gonna start gridding back up.
Yeah, so we'll get them next time. But man, oh man, this has been a crazy start. Already one big incident. Get a total on the guys that are pretty much done for the night. Don't appear to be, surprisingly. Ellis and Recon is on pit, still rolling. But Mike Ellis has towed that car, Ellis, out of this event. And I believe that was the car with that wheel pushed up into the fender well of that car. Here we go. Ready to go here once again. So AJ, 10 of 70 in the books, buddy. One big incident already. Yeah, I'm happy with what we're.
Yeah, that just big one really early kind of sucked.
Now, you ready for something else going to throw your mind for a loop?
What's up?
You can get damage here in these cars and still be fast. Your mind does not compute with that, does it?
No, it's kind of how the newer cars are now. They're made to be able to beat and bang.
Yeah, I mean, they can still be quick as long as it's not terminal damage. When I first seen a race like that with these cars, my mind just could not compute that. So, Mr. Coppola, man, we're gonna get back going, buddy. Awesome, great, amazing Coppola. Unfortunately, I couldn't give you a great intro like I did last race.
We needed to get going here, pal.
Well, what do you think Dalton's got to do on this restart, bud?
Probably the same exact thing we did last time, or they did last time, because that was pretty damn good racing for a good 7 laps until the oops.
Yeah, the oops that happened. We're going to get back going, and you got O'Rourke, Dalton, some of these more experienced guys up front in this car, leading the charge back to green, lap number 11 on the board. And I'm interested. So they're midway off of 2 now, and they're already back up to 184 plus, AJ. So by the time they hit turn 4 in the opening lap from a restart, we're 201, 202, 203, 204. That's impressive when you get up to speed lap. And they're going to stay side by side for the time being here. And these guys are getting after it. Look at the move there for O'Rourke out front. Tyler Dalton falling in line. The front back kind of.
A lot of bottoming out right now.
Yeah, that's something I'm seeing too. They're really sparking quite a bit. That could be tire pressures needing to come up as well. It looks like Anthony Maroney is off the racetrack as well, AJ, as Mike Ellis. Chris J. Scale is there as well, off the racetrack. We do have a few off the racetrack there. Harnish Gallagher back here. One of the last cars running in this one. Harnish maybe just hanging it back here, just not wanting to get involved in another one.
Might be actually a really good bet.
Hang back here for a while. We're single file around the bottom. But notice what you can't do with this car as much, AJ. You can't really bump draft these cars.
No, there seems to be a little bit of distance in between each and every car.
Well, don't get me wrong, you can bump draft. But it's going to go wrong every time because they just don't line up well. Doesn't really help like it would help in the current gen car. So it takes a lot of slingshot passing to make yourself successful here in this top, if I could talk, of racing. But, and you know what's impressive about this? To the fans at home, it may look boring right now, but I promise you, when you get down to the end, action's going to pick up. These guys are, we've seen this out of this league in particular. They're very smart the way they approach a race, AJ. Because we got a car in the wall. Hang on to it. That's the 33. Got up a little bit high. Scrubbed the fence. Did a good job hanging on to it. And did you notice how that car just took off, AJ? That can happen too. The front end will just take off on you.
And you go straight to the wall?
Yep.
Are you just the passenger at that point?
You're lifting off the gas. It's like being in an Indy car when they take off. You're lifting off the gas, trying to get it back down. You're pretty much our passenger. Big move there for the 43 at Doug Roth. Coming to the back bumper of the 19. Good move for those two. And back down to the bottom, so we're going to be a single line parade here, and the 33 having more issues in the fence back in the pack. Now keep in mind, these cars can blow over as well, AJ. That's always a risk when you come to Talladega.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Yeah, if you get turned around very quick, if it's a rapid motion, that car will lift off the ground. I think Tyler Dalton going to give up the race lead to Doug Roth for a moment. So how surprised at you that Tyler Dalton actually gave up the lead there?
I think he wanted to.
Oh, see right there, Dalton lost the front of his car. Did you see that?
Yeah, oh, God.
Yeah. He just thought, oh my goodness, tight up front.
With all the vehicles you've run in iRacing, where would this rank in the most difficult of vehicles to drive?
10 out of 10.
No, where? Like the hardest?
Oh, dude, this is the hardest oval car by far.
Oh, really?
In the oval, this better have grapefruits the size of San Diego. Of this thing. These cars are not, and we want them that way, right? They're the old car. They weren't easy to drive. We don't want them to be easy to drive. And that's what makes it so fun, in my opinion. And what do you think about the addition of the Buick? Just adds such another level to this as well.
Yeah, it's like for the longest time it was just like, oh, if they had the Camaro out there for the Cup Series, you know, it looked a little weird. Now they have a couple more vehicles.
And now we're getting them filled out. Look at that 43. Heavily up there alongside that Buick. And again, this is from the good old days of NASCAR, when, you know, a stock car was a stock car. And one thing I am more impressed with, and I'm seeing more this time here at the Talladega, is the amount of side-by-side racing we're getting. Typically, the tires go away in a hurry, and that becomes a very difficult thing. And so it surprises me a bit that we're seeing it the way we're seeing it. So, AJ, man, what are you thinking as they continue to run?
I think being this fast for this long.
Watch out, the 50 on the apron. Great save.
Look right behind him. Look right behind him.
Oh, my. One car got in the wall there pretty hard, and
that was
his wheels jacked up. Look at that, the front right. Do you see the front right? Oh, no. The front right on Hamish's car is completely ripped backwards. Do you see that?
I'm currently dealing with something in the chat.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, man. Hamish has raced over just like that. Just from getting into the side of the wall, AJ. Wow. Everybody back at it here. Hamish
No
Gallagher.
caution out on the racetrack, though.
No, and it's unfortunate for Hamish because that is a. Yeah, he's not repairing that car. That car is destroyed. So it seems that their car is really fragile on the sides, AJ.
Mhm.
Because all that happened is he went up and smacked that wall pretty hard, but you see what it did to it. And wow, I'm actually kind of. He's still on pit road, correct?
Oh yeah, he's probably not going anywhere.
Wow. Kind of is weird, in all honesty. Unfortunate for him, racing out front, continuing right now, though. I'd love it. I'm hoping he comes in chat here and I can ask him a couple of questions about that, because that was very odd. There's O'Rourke on the bottom. He'll run the bottom right now. But we've had some major incidents early on, AJ, that's kind of thinned this field out.
It very much has.
But nobody has went to space yet. That's a good thing. Nobody's really got turned around and had that happen. Usually the lift off occurs if you get turned in a rapid force down the straightaway, usually.
And they're redlining this whole time.
Yeah, they're on the chip. The 43 up top of Roth. There goes Dalton back by to the bottom. They updated this thing, and you see right now the 41, EJ O'Rourke, a little bit sideways on the bottom, not too bad. You see that back end starting to step out as the tires wear, AJ. Look, see here as EJ O'Rourke on the bottom. There's Tyler Dalton. So many more right here in this mix. EJ O'Rourke there as well. It's just great racing right now. So as they continue to do just that, AJ, and you see right now top lane starting to come in, Bobby Wetzel going to the top. That's probably what we're going to see here is these guys starting to run the top. A little bit easier on your tires and easy to control up top. Now, ooh, did you see how loose the 9 got on the top lane? Jeez. Got a little bit of a bump draft, nearly got turned around.
Where would be the best place to run, Matt?
Stable-wise top, speed-wise bottom.
Okay.
So that's going to be the battle that you kind of go back and forth on. Now, I have run good in these races in this car at a place like Talladega, but I tend to burn my tires up because I go to the bottom. And you're not used to having to deal with tires at a place like Daytona and Talladega.
No, you're not.
2x2 racing, and you can see how loose the leader got there through the trial, AJ.
Yeah.
That was from that 43 being right there on his bumper. Gotta be so careful with that. I swear, if you could get a throttle trace, they're probably starting to lift through the corners at this point. Trying to keep the car under them. Look at the push on the bottom, though. That's a little bit scary anytime you see that in these things. Every time I see somebody get to somebody's bumper and give them a shove in these things, I cringe. Because I know what can happen, because I've caused it a half a dozen times. Oh boy. Oh boy. Tyler's car looks to be getting more and more unstable on the bottom. Or excuse me, EJ's O'Rourke's car seems to be getting more and more unstable on the bottom through the trial, AJ. So, what would you do? Let me ask you as a brand new driver of these cars. Would you go up top and try to save your stuff or run the bottom?
Well, it seems like if you're in a pack anyway, I would stay to the top just for that exact reason, because you're going to be pushing good speed anyway.
Yeah, it's just not. In my mind, I wouldn't go down there on the bottom. Oh, wow. Somebody chose to change lanes there. That was EJ O'Rourke. And another thing I've noticed, you don't want to be in the middle in the trial. Well, the trial, believe it or not, is the most unstable the cars get. And so, a good run coming down the back, and you see the big slingshot coming. There it comes. 19 got a big slingshot there. AJ was able to get back underneath and make it happen. Tyler Dalton back out front.
Slingshot engaged.
Yes, sir. Afterburner engaged. Like it's the prom, I guess.
Mm.
Oh, this is going to be so loose coming through the trial for the guys on the bottom. As tight as they are, they do a good job keeping it straight, though. So what I mean by straight through the trial is your car sets at an angle. It doesn't come around. Let's try to get a good onboard shot next time they come through there. Because you can't tell it as much on the outside cams to what it looks like inside these things when that happens. Quite scary, if I do say so myself. So let's see. Sliding up to the top lane. Great racing here. 3 wide behind them. See what this looks coming through the trial right here. Watch these cars and you just see them starting to move around. They're just not that stable. Here we go. Here's a good onboard shot. Bobby Wetzel there on the top. See how, folks at home, you're seeing it right now. Bobby can hold the wheel so steadily on the top. You can't do that as much on the bottom. Whoa, Bobby, you don't get in the wall there. He about put us in the wall as we was on board with him. 43, big push, momentum on the bottom, going back down to the inside. So what do you think about this style of racing you're seeing, AJ?
If this is what it was like back in '87, feel bad that I was a '93 baby.
Right. They were a little bit more spread out than this, but it gives you the general idea of what it was like. Of course, we got thick setups here, so that helps keep them a little bit closer together. You know, buddy, it's called. We could go back and watch it on YouTube. I might do that. I might watch like the '87 Talladega race later. Good thing I do. So, and again, as a 2x2x2. LT, going from one type of car to this car, do you wonder if their reaction time's all messed up? I'm sure it can mesh with you reaction time wise. Me personally, it doesn't bother me as much, but it can for sure throw you off jumping from a next gen car or a truck, what have you, down to these. Good question there, LT. I think LT gets the question of the day award, AJ. That was a good question. Good job, man. I love it when Chad interacts, buddy.
Why?
80-32 on the board. Here are the scheduled 70 tonight. The win. Now, it doesn't look like it's easy to work your way through from the back of the pack. So when do these guys back here around the back of the lead pack need to start moving forward, AJ?
Well, let me do one quick check. Okay, so they get a full fuel tank in these cars. So, honestly, probably right around lap 50, I would think about start moving up.
Yeah, and you may have one stop, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, as soon as you get that stop over with, start working the process and moving forward, I would think. And to stop is another thing. It's going to be, in my opinion, really critical to where you finish here tonight. Two by two by two by two. Everyone up front going after it. A 35 on the board this time by of 70, and we are clicking them off here well over 200 mile an hour. If you're just doing this, we did have one big incident early on. That kind of shook the field up a little bit, if you want to call it that. Doug back here, some guys out of the lead draft. Man, coming to pit road out of this lead draft is going to be difficult. But one thing that does help with this with pit road now, AJ, is with the newest update, your pit crew, your pit spotter for iRacing now counts down your box for you. Oh, car around. Really? Yes, and car around back straight away. That is going to be Shane Weldon Sr. got to get it up.
Off the racetrack.
But he has got some severe damage. He's gotten into that inside wall, and that car is done for. Another one bites the dust. What is going on with these tires getting shoved into the fender well?
Was it like this back in the day, too?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's probably why then.
But it seems to be more aggressive with this new build. So they continue to run. You're definitely not going to wreck these things and get away with it. Big push coming to the top. Here comes EJ O'Rourke trying to work the bottom. All by his lonesome. And not see that momentum up top. They're just close enough together to get it back. Here they go down the front straightaway once again. Shove coming to the 9 from the 43. He's going to thank you so much, pal. Back to the race lead. But look at that. Now that was interesting, AJ. The 43 was able to pull out, side draft, and get him alongside. Man, this is going to be interesting. He's going to try to slam the door. He's going to stack them up. He slammed it, but it stacked them up a little bit. Man. Now, AJ, if we were to have another big incident, how many cars would we have left at that point? I mean, ooh, woosey goosey yellow. Man, these guys getting after 38 on the board. So what are you thinking now if they're coming down the back straightaway here in the big move for the 43, AJ? What would be your plan when you're making these moves?
Oh, make sure you get in front of, well, you 100% got in front of them, and look at, they cut right back down to the inside. You see that even now today to stop the run from the people behind you.
Oh, and pit road, here we go. The 38 laps in, pit stops. Be careful, don't speed. Good job, they got loaded up. That's going to leave this pack out here. 8 of 70, 40 on the board this time by. And with 30-ish laps to go, this should be the only stop here. So again, they'll believe our bots are out here in full force tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, no kidding. What the?
Yeah.
As fast as I get rid of them, they just keep coming back.
See, at times I think it's an actual bot. At times I think it's a personal bot account. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or they're messing with the bot's algorithm. Hide. So
I already did it.
Yeah, I'm helping you there, buddy, as much as I can. Since they're being so aggressive tonight. 3 of 70 complete. If I wasn't afraid of getting ransomware, I would almost go to one of their links one night and be like, "What in the world? Would you leave
You're
my
not
stuff
even good
alone?
looking.
Like, no, you're not even good looking. Would you leave my stuff alone?" Quit commenting, please. Thank you. So right now, 41-70 on the board. Hey, we can put Kimmy up to it. Thick Kim. 41 on the board. More cars coming to pit road here. Caution on the racetrack. Well, you got to see what happens here. Bobby Wetzel having a problem. What happened to Mr. Wetzel? Oh, he got turned and into the wall. And did he come back down? Is the tire okay? That seems to be the question of the night. Let's take a look. He's going to roll back through. He seems to be rolling straight. Doesn't appear to have the tire shoved up anywhere. He might be all right, AJ. Yeah, he got kind of lucky there, I think. Happy to see that car is all right. Red TV thinking bots are being rude. Yeah, I'm not sure how we talk in bot language to clear that up either.
Yeah, no kidding. But I'm really surprised with Bobby Wetzel.
Yeah.
But look at these cars before pit road. They're just stopping on the racetrack. Unless they're just waiting for the pace truck.
I think they're just waiting on the pace truck here. Yeah, they're just waiting on the pace truck here, man. Get them gathered back up. Think of getting them gathered back up. I gotta get my kid gathered back up. Here in a moment. Where the kitty cat went. Oh. 42-70 on the board. Sorry, guys. That made me laugh right there. So, AJ, I'll make you laugh. I'll get you joined in there. The cat's currently in there with her aunt trying to knock the lamp off of her aunt's table for no reason.
Oh, that's not nice.
Is she being mean?
Red TV also says these cars are beautiful.
Yes, they are.
Brings it back to the good old days.
They're more good looking than the bots in the channel would be. Ciao. Shots fired. Did you like my shots fired, AJ? I mean, these cars are sexy. You got to give them to them.
Yeah, the Ka-chow was a nice touch.
Yes, it was. They continue to run right now. 43 on the board. Of 70. Hell of and so we'll get ready for yet another restart here in just a moment. Out front. And AJ, why don't you tell us what's coming up next on the Nerds New and Nerder Things podcast?
Nerder things?
Yes. Well,
every Friday, as our listeners know, and obviously the people that watch your streams, we release episodes every Friday. Yes. And we are coming to the end of the Lord of the Rings series that we've been doing, where we're talking about all 6 movies, the 3 Hobbit and the 3 Lord of the Rings.
Are you tired? Are you tired of watching Lord of the Rings yet?
No, not really. We just watched the last one today, co-host and I, and kind of upset that it's already over. Now we just have to record it on Tuesday. But the Two Towers episode comes out next Friday, the upcoming Friday. But yeah, go check it out. We're on pretty much all podcasting apps, and now we're even on YouTube. Go check us out at the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast YouTube page that I'm about to post in the chat.
Nerds Doing Nerder Things. That's the new name. That's it.
Nope.
I rebranded it. So, radio back to green. Me and AJ having a good time on a Saturday night. As
Don't we always?
Yeah, as I'm snowed in currently.
You, sir, are not the only one. I'm iced in.
We have a 2-wheel drive pickup, so it does not do well with ice. That's a big nope. That's an absolute big nope, robe. But luckily, she don't have to go back to work till like Thursday, so it'll be cleared up by then. Because they're currently rotating schedules and whatnot. So we're going to get ready to go back to green. And you know what else you should do if you're bored on a weeknight, AJ? Other than the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast?
What's that?
Come check out some Shine State roleplay over on 5M and come roleplay with me. What do you think? Red.
Sounds like a lot of fun, but here's the thing, Matt. Pretty much every night I'm broadcasting with you.
Good point. Well, before the broadcast. Oh, wait, you're usually...
I'm at work.
Oh, crap. We'll get you on there sometime. Just so I can shoot you with, like, an AK-47 or something. But we're going to go to green, 45 on the board. Ready to go, 45 of 70 on the board. And we're going to stack them all back up with fresh Goodyear Eagles, AJ. This should be fun. Here we go. Here
There they
we
go
go.
up into turn one, Matt.
Great.
Big jump by the 41 of E.J. O'Rourke. But right behind him in that Tide machine is Richard Beasley. Single file for the top four. Their biggest battle right now. I lied. There goes the 10 to the outside.
And here comes the 43 with a heck of a run. That almost went bad. They had to check up a ton. That just about ended our top three cars there, Jay. 26 laps to go here from the Talladega Super Speedway. And wow, tight on the bottom of the racetrack right now.
Yeah, they are. I almost didn't think they were going to make that fit.
Yeah, I think with the pit stop and then the yellow, they know they're pretty well on fuel here, so they're going to go pretty hard here to the end. And because once the tires wear out, you can't make these big moves, and that becomes the problem. Big run to the bottom, blocked by the 41. He's doing a good job. He's DJ really controlling both lanes right now. He'll let him get a big run, come down, throw the block, pick up the run off of them, then move back out, just like he's doing right now. Now, the problem with that is if you miss time one of those blocks, you would end up backwards and possibly go into space. Are they trying to back up again here and get another run, AJ, you think? Right
Very
there,
good possibility.
Right there,
Here they go.
There. At that time, they did it so quick he couldn't block it. If he tried to block that, it'd just been an incident.
And they didn't even have to back up that far.
Oh, they're going to switch lanes, though. That's what he needed. Now let's see if he can transfer this back to the bottom. Nope, he's going to stay like, whoa, look at how loose the 10 got. That 10 got absolutely sideways. Man, Can you feel the intensity of this race starting to ratchet up?
Oh, absolutely. We have 22 laps to go, Matt. So we're gonna click this off really fast.
Yeah, we are. Now they're back side by side. Cars coming with a run. They're going to migrate to the bottom. And into 3 and 4. A couple of cars going to back up. Once again, 22 to go. Crossover. Big run coming up top again. And some great, just big runs out of this pack of cars all night.
I thought our work was gonna go straight into the wall.
Yeah.
He got really tight.
We've seen a couple of cars take off like that tonight. 3 wide. Oh, man.
Top to bottom block there.
I don't know if that was by choice or he got loose.
Well, whatever it did, it worked.
Hey, it worked either way. They're going to lay back, try to get another big charge.
I've done that a couple times in my racing career.
What?
Well,
yeah,
wasn't planning on doing that.
but
It worked.
Yeah.
It definitely looked cool. Pretty much crap myself.
Yep, that tends to happen. Me too. You hear top of three, and next thing you know, you're sideways and you're straight on the bottom, and you're like, well, how did I get down here? They're going to get tight once again on the bottom. So again, 20 to go this time by. So 20 to go here. What kind of moves can you make to get to the front?
Well, you can make as many moves as you want. You're going to need a little help.
You're going to need a little friends. Friends. I think I spelled that right.
I think so.
It's late. I get a pass. And they continue nose to tail. Up front. Getting after it here. So what do you think here with 20 laps to go, AJ? As they continue to rock it around here, who is your pick to win tonight's race?
I have no clue. I don't even want to pick one because the lead just keeps changing over and over again.
So you're just
But
saying,
look,
put some names in the hat and pick and roll?
Yes.
Making a run at it, Bobby Wetzel. Remember, he was in the wall earlier, AJ. So that car apparently not hurt too bad yet. I stress yet here. $18 to go. $18 to go here. Crossover. Big move for McMullen there. Good job for him. He's going to go to the top here. They continue to do just that. We'll take a look. Big move to the bottom once again. Mac McMillan, good move to the inside line to third block down there. Oh, geez, look at that move through the mid, though. They about ran out of room.
They about ran out of room. I 100% thought they pretty much did run out of room.
They figured out a way to keep it going, didn't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of talent in this field, Matt, like we say all the time when it comes to the Sim 500 drivers. And to only have, 3 cautions and one of them being a gigantic one?
That's what we say each and every time we come to these guys, right? The amount
yeah.
of talent. What do you say we do something we haven't done really all race? Let's do a crank it up, buddy, with the next gen or the classics.
All right, pal. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're gonna go crank it up, folks. Here in just a moment. Right button there. We go. Alrighty, folks, I hope you're going to crank it up here. Back here once again. We get the cars turned back down. Got to turn those back down, AJ, or they ain't going to be able to hear us over them.
Sometimes some people might actually like that.
Yeah, you never know.
What's going on, Dennis Crosby in the chat? How are you, pal?
How you doing, Dino? Dino, where'd I come up with that one?
I have no clue.
I'm delirious. But they're going to continue to run here. 12 to go this time by.
Just had EJ O'Rourke clock in at 221 miles an hour entering turn 3.
Well, with 12 laps to go, do you want to be the leader or do you want to be back in the pack?
I'd be wherever you're not going to get spun.
Well, yes, that's a good option. 12 laps to go. This time by. Back to the bottom of the racetrack they all go. Just after 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, coming to the end of the Sim 500 Classic Cup Series here tonight.
It's a good thing we're not running till 1 or 2 in the morning where the clocks jump ahead.
Dude, that would screw with me so bad.
It does. It messes me up every year.
Yep. It jumps forward here tonight, don't it? Great racing right now. 11 to go this time by. It's always fun when it falls back. It's never fun when it jumps forward.
Well, yeah, because in the fall, you get an extra hour of sleep. Fall back, spring forward.
He wide up front. Easy does it, boys, with 11 to go.
How long do you think they can hold 3 wide?
Yeah, I'm guessing not that long because the tires are starting to get worn here with 11 to go here. But it is go time. You have to go regardless. Nearly contact mid-pack there with 10 to go. Will we see one more major incident here tonight?
Matt, why'd you have to bring it up? That's how it always starts.
Well, I had to build the suspense, man.
It's Talladega. There's no suspense needed when it comes to a
Right?
caution. You know it's gonna happen.
2x2. You're saying it's not if, it's when?
It's always when.
9 laps to go. Outside, that's the 38 of Chad Coleman. Coleman getting a big run here. That's a new one up near the front. They need to get after it here.
What great racing we've seen tonight. I know we've had 3 cautions?
Yeah.
But it has literally been side by side for probably like 60 laps.
Yes, it has. They have been at it almost all race long.
It's like rain's coming and they need to figure out who's going to be the winner.
Yeah, for I'm doing all right, Thunder. Getting ready to wrap this up, and then I got to go do a couple of role play things, and then I got to go to bed. 8 laps to go here. 8 to go.
I'd be going straight to bed.
I wish I could, brother, but yeah, it's not how it works for me, unfortunately. Coming to 7 to go here. I've got man of many hats over here. But I'm doing all right. Whoever asked there in chat, don't recognize the, I know you're probably from a league, just don't recognize the YouTube name. So, there we go. Oh, we got trouble. There it is. Oh, boy. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Why did I jinx them?
Yeah, this is 100% your fault, Matt.
It is not my fault. Let's take a look here. Oh, the 38. He's missing a wheel, I think. More cars wrecked. 38 got destroyed. We just talked about him getting up through there. He's going to be sliding there. Still rolling. Do you see all 4 wheels still on it?
I can't get a view of the opposite side of the car.
The lefts look good. Now I'm just trying to find the right front. And
yeah,
there.
The rights are good.
Well, he got lucky again. It's very weird. It must be an angle that you hit that caused that wheel to go up in there. Oh, all right, cool. And there we go again. And I jinxed them. The 76 low and slow. Trying to get gathered up behind the pace car. But once again, trouble at the very end of this race. We're going to be stopped over here at the turn 4 area to get everybody gathered up once again, AJ. And, well, I jinxed them.
Dennis says, poor Matt is overworked and underpaid. Matt also sets his own prices, so
I don't know if I'd go that far. Now, overworked on other areas, yes. I volunteer myself for stuff in the role play scenarios that I shouldn't volunteer myself for. Like lead a department. I see, AJ, I have this common problem with opening my mouth before I think.
yes.
And I got asked there, hey, you've got experience running a role play department. We need someone with experience. Sure. 5 minutes later, like, what time am I going to find to do this? Kim literally tried to hit me with a broom. She's like, what did you just agree to do?
At least it was only a broom.
Cosby Nader in here. But I'm very thankful for broadcasting because it's helped me out of plenty of situations that I found myself in that my cat decides to find herself in. He's an accident prone over here. He's like the little daredevil of the household. Is this 20 feet high? Can I decide to try to jump off of it? Sure, I can. Or get stuck in a tree, literally. You know how embarrassing it is, guys, to call your friend of yours that works at the fire department and to explain to them how your cat got stuck in a tree? Yes, sir. Yes, 5 MRP, Dennis Crosby. Exactly. So 5 laps to go here as we get ready to go. You know what I think would be better than calling the fire department every time a cat got stuck in a tree, AJ? Just go buy an old fire truck. You want to donate to that fund, buddy?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I got to throw my money elsewhere.
Oh, that's fair. We got to throw our money to Connecticut at some point.
Ugh. My tickets have been paid since we left.
Bragger. So 5 to go here. And we'll get doubled back up here with 5 laps to go and get ready for yet another dash to the end. We are ready for a shootout, folks. So get your barbecue grills ready to get fired up and get this thing back going for a final dash to the end. Four to go this time by. Who is your pick, AJ? I asked you earlier. You said pull it out of the hat. You got anybody else yet?
I'm pretty much still gonna go with, and it's anybody's game. But I've been following Thomas Lewandowski for a while, from where he started all the way in 12th, and he has slowly made his way up to the front.
Here we go. Well, Dennis Crosby, I've got luck for you. Head over to Sunshine State RP. I would recommend that one, sir. Coming to 4 to go here. I will forewarn you, though, however, the application process takes a bit. Just so you know. So we're going to get ready to go here. 4 laps to go. See, I love interacting with chat, you guys. I appreciate it.
Well, especially when the awesome Dennis Crosby decides to show up.
Yes. The awesome sauce, Dennis Crosby. There you go. There's a nickname for you. Here we go. Coming to 6 to go.
What do you mean
Or
6
4
to go?
or 4 to go.
4 to go.
Hey, I'm on my second Jack Daniels, okay? My bad. Here we go. Coming to green. 4 laps to go this time by. And everybody gonna fire it off once again. 4 laps to go. Here we go. EJ O'Rourke, big run. Great run. 4 laps to go. Look at everybody move up to the top side.
Here comes Lewandowski with that hell of a run, being pushed by that 76 machine of Gail Brooks.
Great run. Coming to 3 to go. And here we go. Everybody look at the moves. Man, oh man, this is going to be tied, AJ.
Yeah, we're coming to 3 to go, like you said. EJ O'Rourke and Richard Beasley 1-2 on that outside. Not really that strong for the time being. What's going on? Doug Betts, another Pony Express driver.
The ponies have invaded. Here we go, coming down the back straightaway. Who is going to make the move here? And it's going to be a great one here. What do you do here at the end? What position do you want to set yourself up for?
Well, the lead.
Well, yes. But I think you got to set yourself up, though, to get there. I don't think you can get it from the lead. I think they're going to draft lap by you if you try to lead at the final lap. I think
the top side's not going very well right now. You have Richard Beasley, who's tucked right underneath you.
If the 10 backs up, gives them a run. And backs up, then that will give a run here. And if that happens, we're going to be at the end here in just a moment. Big push. What do you think, AJ? The 10's got to back up more. Oh, he just pulled out. Wow. I thought he needed to pull him back up, but he didn't. Now it's side by side. Top lane, bottom lane. Lewandowski up there on the top side. Which lane's going to succeed here? Oh, boy.
There's no help on that top side, so they need to really work on a little side drafting right there. Can Richard Beasley get to the lead?
This is going to end badly. The 10 way high here. That's going to open up a lane.
The 10 hit the wall. That's going to pretty much hand it to E.J. O'Rourke. We're going to find it one more time.
Oh, it's going to get tight here. Movement going to be coming, wrecking behind them. Side by side for the lead, and O'Rourke going to get it done here. Cars roll flipping wildly down after the start-finish line. The 10 on his roof. And there was your blowover. Wow. So let's go back. Wow, AJ.
That was amazing.
The 10 going to end it on the roof. One more look.
Lewandowski as well, too.
Take a look here. There's the contact for Lewandowski. Comes down, clips the 10. Simultaneously, both cars up in the air. Landing on the roof. Sliding across the asphalt. Barrel rolling down. Huge incident at the end of this one. Wow. But it's E.J. O'Rourke going to hang on for the win here tonight, AJ. Well, buddy, I know you got to get out of here, my man. I appreciate you sticking it out with me, buddy.
Well, I was going to wait till after interviews. I'll let you take care of them. I'll just be here for the moral support.
Oh, you're here for moral support? Got you, buddy. Well, let's do that then, buddy. That way we can get AJ off the cuddly Care Bear time with his Care Bears. Go to bed.
It's not a Care Bear. It's a Stitch.
See if we can find EJ. All right, EJ O'Rourke, Matt in the booth, got a copy.
Hey, man, how we doing?
Well, man, you won it as flipping behind you, buddy.
Yeah, it was wild. The scary merchant truck in Monte Carlo was fast. I thought, at least to me, the right place to be was the front. Kind of control the lanes there, and it worked out.
Now, how much did the car change with the most recent update?
So to me, it feels on new tires. It bottoms up pretty good, and it drives really easy. But as the tires wear and the run goes on, it drives pretty much the same. It's hard to drive, especially out front, or if you get in a push, because it gets real sideways going to the corner, especially through the travel.
Did they adjust the damage model on them at all, EJ?
I don't think so, but the damage model with this thing is pretty. It's a pretty tough car unless you lose a tire. And if you lose a tire, it gets killed.
Oh, I mean, and now what's causing these tires to break?
Hitting the wall head on or getting contact from another car. It's mostly the front tires that fall off. So if you get in a wreck and you lose a tire, it's like 8 minutes required repair automatic.
There we go.
Shoot.
Wow. So it's EJ O'Rourke, man, you did a great job going to victory lane tonight and hanging on with that late battle to the line.
Yeah, we had a good race. There was a lot of fast guys there. I thought Richard Beasley and that Tide Ford up there was gonna get me, but he got a little tight going down in the three there. So Mac up there was fast. He helped me a lot. Bobby Wetzel was fast. It sucked the early wreck took out a couple of those guys.
There we go, man. Well, again, congratulations, victory lane here tonight.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's cool to win again. It's hard to win these races, but they seem to have some luck in this Saturday night deal with this '87 Monte Carlo. So it's pretty cool for these Gary Mercer trucking and personal comfort guys. It's this Papa's hardware Camaro Monte Carlo is going good.
There you go, man. Well, again, congratulations, buddy.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for broadcasting. I'll have to go back and watch it.
All right. So I don't see.
Yeah, I don't see Mac anywhere.
I don't either, and I don't see Scott anywhere either for us there. So, with that being said, AJ, what's your final thoughts, bud?
This blew my mind, like, completely. I was not expecting them to do 220 plus into the turns and be able to hold on to it. And I honestly think that the quality of drivers within this league is probably the reason why they were able to hold on to it.
And four, man. Well, we're gonna get ready to get on out of here, buddy. Thank you again so much, AJ.
Oh, anytime, pal. Anytime. Thank you, everybody, for the nice words in the chat. Appreciate all of you. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe to Extreme Sim TV for more content. We literally have races going on all 7 days of the week for the time being.
And four, guys. We're gonna see you next time. Until then, everyone stay safe. Have a great night. Bye, everybody in chat, even bot that annoyed us all night. See you, bot. We'll see you tomorrow night because I know you'll be back. Bye, everybody. Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, you got to meow if you're going to do it. That kind of all you got? Okay. Now, goodbye, everybody. She come over here to the mic like she wanted to meow. All right. See you guys. Let me end the stream. Let me end the stream. We're stuck here, AJ, in an infinite loop. Ended behind the scenes coverage as I work on ending it.
Well, I'm bouncing though. See
You're
you later,
out.
everybody.
See you, buddy. Go to Not Land. Outro, and then it won't let me end it. So I'm kind of stuck with you for now, for the moment. So, bye, everybody. I think bye. Yep, bye. There it goes. I didn't want to end it. Oh, man. Good job tonight, buddy. Get you some sleep, my friend. Ah.